a lot of questions that have to do with results. How many books have you sold? How many books do you want to sell? When I was planning the conference, how many people have registered? What number are you shooting for as we work on this scripted series? So, where do you ultimately see this going? Are you aiming for television, the big screen? Nobody asks about the journey. The journey is like some necessary evil to get to the main event. And if the main event isn't everything we hoped for, the entire thing is a disappointment. But the journey is the longest part of the thing. Depending on what it is, the journey might last for years, at least weeks or months. The journey is where we live. It's what we get up and do. The journey is what I love. Here's why I'm not on the journey alone. I get to walk with God. I get to be in awe of God every day. It's what I enjoy most about writing fiction. 1 minute I'm staring at an empty computer screen. No idea where I'm going with the story or what to do with a character. I'm praying, Lord, show me, lead me. And suddenly it comes. I see where the story is supposed to go, and I am blown away. It wasn't anywhere near my mind a minute ago. And I know it's God being faithful to lead me. I get to experience that every day on the journey. Same thing with this scripted series. Who knows what will happen with it ultimately? My hope isn't fixed on that. It doesn't rise or fall on whether it achieves some measure of success determined by whoever. The journey is the thing. The fact that God would download a dream that never before entered my mind. Didn't even know what it was. I had to Google web series to understand what God was calling me to do. Just to be able to hear from Him in that way is astounding to me. Then having to wait and wonder, did I really hear from Him? I don't necessarily like it, but that's part of it. The waiting. Then when God moves, when He begins to establish that initial vision, and you're watching it unfold before your eyes like, is this really happening? That's the beauty of the journey. And you see all the other stuff God is doing. Things you couldn't have anticipated. Things He's doing in you and through you. And you're like, who knew this would be part of the journey? But it's God doing exceeding abundantly beyond what you could ask or think on the journey. Seeing God accomplish His will step by step, discovering His will and His plans step by step. Such an amazing part of the journey. So often, people would have us focus on some tangible end result. Something that proclaims whether you've succeeded in an objective sense. Something that says it's all been worth it. Nope. I refuse to focus on that. I'm focusing on how God is leading me right now. I'm going to be in awe right now of the ways in which He's showing up. I'm going to give Him praise right now for giving me grace to do His will. I'm going to be amazed right now at how He goes beyond what I imagined. I'm going to thank Him right now for true success, for being able to hear Him and follow Him and see His power at work in my life. The Lord will determine the end result of whatever He calls me to do according to His will, however He wants to get the glory. I want to embrace the journey. The journey is where I get to cling to Him day by day by day.